Do you know how many ex-girlfriends Bart has? Bart went to visit his ex-girlfriends, but everyone gave him the cold shoulder. One day, there was a party in Springfield. Bart didn't have a date, so he started making fun of Lisa's date. He thought he could even picture what their kids would look like if they stayed together. Bart mocked their dance moves. Lisa mocked Bart for not having a date. So Bart convinced Ms. Crabapple to be his date on the condition that he'd turn in his homework. Lisa felt annoyed by Bart's teasing. Lisa said she'd at least dance with a guy who likes her. Bart claimed he had plenty of ex-girlfriends. This really hurt Bart's feelings. When he got home, he pulled out his treasure box. He looked at the photos of himself with his ex-girlfriends. Bart realized he'd never had a long-lasting relationship. Just then, Homer walked over. Bart asked Homer how he'd stayed with Marge for so long. Homer suggested Bart look for the problem within himself. So Bart decided to go see his ex-girlfriends, but all of them turned him away. Bart then tried to find his last ex-girlfriend, Mary. After learning why Bart had come, Mary's dad said she'd left town. Bart had no choice but to leave. He had no idea how to find Mary. But Mary's little brother told Bart she'd gone to New York. Then, to keep the secret, Mary's little brother chose to take his own life. When Bart got home, he watched the video Mary had left him. He asked Marge if they could take a trip to New York. Homer chimed in too. Bart kept begging Homer to go to New York, but Homer still refused. Seeing that, Bart had to leave. He started using dolls to represent his ex-girlfriends he missed. Homer saw this and told Bart they'd figured out a way to go to New York. It was to swap houses with a family there.
Yeah, how you doing? We're staying here for 2 weeks.
So the Simpsons arrived on the streets of New York. Everything here felt new and exciting to them, but Bart wanted to find Mary right away. Lisa decided they should split up to search, so Homer and Bart took the subway immediately. After several transfers, the driver told the passengers to get off. Bart rang the doorbell, but no one answered. Homer told Bart to have a minute alone. Suddenly, a girl struck up a conversation with Bart. Bart said he was waiting for someone. The girl asked if he was looking for her.
It's me, Mary.
Bart asked Mary how she made a living. Mary said she was an extra in stage plays. Noticing Mary looked a little sad, Bart quickly changed the subject. Mary couldn't believe Bart had come all the way just to see her. Bart joked that he also got to see air conditioners falling off buildings and hitting people here. Mary didn't want the adults to find her, so she and Bart agreed to meet at the park later. Meanwhile, Homer's embarrassing moment was being broadcast live. Later, the two met at the park. Bart said the park had stairs, so Homer wouldn't spot him. But down below, someone stole Homer's wallet. Mary asked about what was going on in Springfield. Bart told her he'd put Sideshow Bob in jail. Bart said he wanted to hear Mary sing. Mary then borrowed a guitar from a passerby. In her song, Mary expressed how much she'd missed Bart, just as they were getting emotional. Mary's dad showed up and found them. He said he was taking Mary home. On the other side, Lisa was looking for a stage play. She said there was a free play at the park that night, but there might be a long line. After finally getting into the venue, the host announced that the show was canceled for the night.
Huh? Why?
Wherefore?
It turned out the cast had gotten into a fight, so the host told everyone to leave. But Lisa stopped the crowd. She said they could all put on the play together. Soon, their performance was coming to an end. Marge and Lisa happily said goodbye to the audience. They'd finally fulfilled their wish. But the police suddenly arrived and said they were trespassing on the stage. Elsewhere, in a restaurant, Mary's dad was still lecturing her. Mary agreed to go home and signaled for Bart to leave.